Chuck now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a
Oh my
defensive
God.
play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throw here, 3rd down.
Nice sack.
And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
His name goes on the stat sheet for that sack, but it's the coverage who truly earned it. They go to dime coverage to shut down any type of pass, and everybody in the secondary doing their jobs, tying up throwing lanes until they could get home to the quarterback and bring him down. That is the epitome of a coverage sack.
And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. First call here coming from the shotgun. Zone read, handoff to Taylor. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Option give to Taylor. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. And he gets it away from his end zone.
Damn, that's a bomb kick. Oh, look at this.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Look at that.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First and 10. Here's Shuck. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield. And
the hell was that lob? I guess my finger slipped off, but
That's
still.
just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
From the red zone now. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Let's go, Tyler. Great throw to
The
Valet.
extra point. Here's Smith. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Hold on, mama.
First down throw by Jones. He's got Pierce. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing here just before halftime. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the
Granderson
NFL
coming
on
through
EA
big.
Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Huh? I was talking about the defense. Sorry, did I interrupt your show?
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line.
Damn, Tipton, you got no kind of juke move?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
So close to a
I'm a June.
of yards for those guys up front.
Come here.
1 second sooner, you got to tackle behind the line.
Lay down.
Stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Lay down.
Trying the air now. Here's Shot. Finds him on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 42.
Hold on to that ball, Olave.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the 42. They'll go play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit and a second down.
The Hail Mary defense everybody runs. Saw blitz every
play. It is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Shot working from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful.
Here we go, third down.
Here.
Saw blitz. and then I'll just go for it on 4th down.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Go for it.
And this is why scouts talk about a
Play
player's
gay with
closing
gay. That's
speed.
what we gotta do.
You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Has a man on target to Johnson. And they bring him down, but not before he
They
advances
were
it all
gay.
the way to the 20. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. To throw again here, it's Chuck. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to
Waga,
do it.
you can't be getting beat like
3
that,
sacks for
bro.
the game so far brings up 2nd down.
The 4-man rush.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's the Saints up by multiple scores, and they've got the football. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. To throw, Shuck.
Let's go.
He's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have likely locked up the win right there.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. On the return, here's Doolin. And this drive will start inside the 25. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. 2nd down carry for Taylor. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Taylor now up the middle. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Colts trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Five men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down. On the shotgun, it's Jones. Oh, no,
Let's go.
Just
Sorry,
the
Daniel.